Hello, I'm Dr. Albanese, and today's video we're going to be talking about what ingredients or what fruits and vegetables to use when you're creating a smoothie or a green drink. Oftentimes people ask me, what should I put in there? What should I use? What type of fruits or vegetables? And really it comes down to a couple things. What you're trying to achieve. Are you looking to address a certain health concern that you have? Are you looking to promote better health and wellness overall? Are you looking to recover from exercise or overcome different obstacles that you're facing? Or just to create something fun and nutritious to drink? So I thought I'd give you a little insight because oftentimes patients ask, what do you juice? What type of green drink do you drink? So I'm going to give you a little background on why I choose what I put in my green drink, and maybe it'll help you make some decisions or choices with what you decide to put in your smoothie or green drink. So what I do is I looked at what type of fruits or vegetables don't I eat very often that are highly nutritious. So I looked at what's called the Andes Index, the Aggregate Nutritional Density Index of foods. How much nutritional content is in certain fruits, vegetables, different foods. Give you an example. Potato chips are very calorically dense. They have a lot of calories, but very little nutrition, so they're not nutritionally dense. But for example, kale, one of the highest rated nutritionally dense vegetables, has a lot of density in terms of nutrition, but not a lot of calories. So I looked at what type of vegetables are the most highly nutritiously dense vegetables, and am I eating them on a regular basis? So some of those are bok choy and arugula. Now I eat those every day, but kale, chard, spinach, which I eat but not every day, these are the most highly rated nutritionally dense foods. They rate from 0 to 1,000, and all of those are rated at 1,000. So I said, well, I need to get these into my diet on a regular basis, so I'm not going to eat a bunch of choy or bok choy or a bunch of chard or kale at one time, so I'll juice those. And that's an easy way to get a lot of nutrients in my body at one time. So what I add to my green drink is kale, Swiss chard, spinach. Those are very nutritionally dense, and I put about 40 grams of each one of those into my blender. Now I also look at how can I heal and repair from exercise more efficiently. Now a lot of athletes, endurance athletes, will take supplements like papayan, which comes from papaya, beetroot extract, which comes from beets. The reason for that, beets help to increase blood flow, elasticity of blood vessels. So very important in healing, but also with endurance athletes, very important to have a lot of blood flow. You need that. Papayan, within a papaya, anti-inflammatory properties are really off the charts. Highly antioxidant, helps your body utilize protein better. So I want to get those in my system. And then I looked at pineapple, the bromelain, highly anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. So these are all important for healing and repairing. When I'm creating stress to my body with exercise, I want to be able to heal on the flip side of doing the exercise. So I add papaya, pineapple, mangoes, and beets to every smoothie I have. So my smoothie consists of spinach, chard, and kale, about 40 grams of each. I also add papaya, about 120 grams. I add beets, about 30 grams, and then pineapple and mango, about 85 to 100 grams. I add a cup of water and I blend that. And that gives me about 30 ounces of a really good green drink. Now I also add some protein powder to that. But that's the drink I drink every morning, and that's an added recovery tool for me after exercise. Now to make it simple, the way I make them, I weigh all the fruits and vegetables. And then what I do is I make about 4 or 5 smoothies at a time. I'll do that on Sunday. So the majority of my week, I don't have to make them every day. And then Thursday or Friday, I make another 4 or 5. So it's real easy. All I do is weigh the kale, divide it by 7. That's how much kale I use every day. And it usually comes to about 40 grams. Now, for me, that just is a simple way to go about things. And I don't have to spend a lot of time juicing every day. They're made, put them in the refrigerator, and they're great. I have them every morning. So that's how I decided what ingredients I was going to use in my green drinks. It may be different for you. You know, you may be looking to produce a different outcome. For me, it was adding the most highly nutritious vegetables and adding different fruits and vegetables that'll help me repair and heal from the exercise that I'm taking part in. So I hope this helps and creates a little bit of knowledge base for how to create a smoothie. Now, you can sometimes just add a banana, some berries, things like that, just because you want something that tastes good. It's refreshing. Nothing wrong with that. But I went about it very deliberately based on what my needs are. Now, I'm going to include the Andes Index in the video here, in the explanation of the video, so you have in the notes, so you have reference to that. It's a very good chart, and again, I look at foods from that index and make sure I'm eating them every day. The fruits and vegetables that I eat with my lunch and dinner, I make sure I'm having the most nutritiously dense vegetables every day. And one way is with my smoothies. So I hope this helps, and if you like this content, please share it and like it and leave us a comment. So I thank you very much. Have a great day and be well.